Alright, so we should be live now. Yeah, we're live. I'm sending you the link to the Classic Hardcore Duo rules. If I can find them. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna read them out just so that we're on the same page and that people who watch this are like, this is probably not the first video that people are gonna be seeing, most likely, but this is where I explain the rules, so I can just kind of like always refer back to this video when people need it. So only one of us needs to record, but one of us needs to do that for the for hardcore duo. We can do any class combination that starts in the same space. So we're gonna be Draenei, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm making a Draenei. I was thinking warrior since you're going shaman.
Okay.
We need to stick together, so we always need to be in the same zone at the same time. And also, if one of us is online, the other one needs to be also. So we need to log on at the same time, always. Not only like when we create, but also when we're playing. We are soulbound, so we share one life. If one of us dies, the other one needs to die too. I'm assuming you have the add-on, yeah?
No, how do you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you check the website, so it's Classic Hardcore, you can get the add-on up there. It's in the navigation bar, so you can get that. And I'll keep explaining. Basically, since we're duo, we're allowed to trade between the two of us, but with no one else. So like gold, crafted items, or whatever. So we're gonna be working with professions. We probably want to do something like maybe one of us goes like herbalism for the potions, and the other one goes, I don't know, whatever you want for either. You can use mail, so I'm guessing maybe I'll go like mining, blacksmithing, or something like that, or the other way around. So you were asking about the dungeon earlier. So the rule is that you're allowed to do one dungeon ID per character, right? I think it says that we're allowed to group. Yeah, I don't see anything that says that duos cannot find a group, but we can only find one group and do it one time. And if we die in the dungeon, we also need to delete. So this is like, it's better if we do it with other solos, with other hardcore, I mean. But we can also decide to duo stuff together. Like, we don't have to do it with a group. But if we do that, then usually we want to go for like the highest level possible. So the rules are that for Ragefire Chasm, the max level is level 20. Dead Mines is 24. So is Wailing Caverns. Shadowfang is 25. Black Fathom is 28. Stux is 29. Razor Crawl is 31. Gnomerigan 32. And so yeah, like the levels are like, you can do the levels, the dungeons at a level that's a little more advanced than you would usually. So for example, like Zul'Farrak is up to level 50, right? So normally you would be done with that at level 45, but now you can go in there when the mobs are green or whatever. So it's pretty easy. We can use any gear that we sell craft or we get from drops, quest, NPC traders, but we're not allowed to go use the auction house while we're leveling. So that means we're not going to be using glyphs for leveling, sadly.
Unless we craft them.
Yeah, unless one of us goes glyphs, for sure, we can do that. It's definitely more worth it if we're duo than it would be if you were like by yourself, I would say. Oh wait, are we on Westfall? We're on Westfall, right? Okay, Westfall. I got it. Okay. Yeah, so that's the those are the rules in a nutshell. Like, you're allowed potions, you're allowed everything, as long as you don't buy them from the auction house. Oh, and yeah, you're not allowed to onk either. That's something that's good to know since you're a shaman.
Okay.
And oh yeah, no, we can do open world PvP, although we shouldn't. This is a PvE server, right?
This is a PvE server.
PvE, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because if yeah, you don't want to do PvP for this challenge. So PvP world PvP is allowed, but yeah, not a good idea. And
Okay.
no battlegrounds. Yeah, so that's it. And yeah, when you get the when you use the add-on, there's like two types of achievements. There are the achievements that you can set yourself into from the start. So those are I'm gonna find the example for achievements. So for example, for Shaman, I know there's one that you're not allowed to use any totems, like never. There's another one that you cannot do any damage that is not nature. And there's one that's like you can only use uh, instant spells, no cast times. So like this is
Wait, what is that? Is that a different challenge?
no, those are like challenges that you can add using the add-on because the game is basically going to be like when you create your character, you're gonna have to choose a bunch of like there's gonna be options for achievements that you can choose, and those are gonna be tracked. But like even if you fail those challenges, you can still reach max level, and there's no issue with that. I don't recommend it for the first trial, but it's just like just so you know they're there. And also there's like a bunch of achievements that you get from doing stuff as you level, kind of like the Wrath of the Lich King achievements, but they're in the in the add-on. So for example, if you kill Ugger before level 12, you get an achievement, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make my character now? I already made it.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm making a warrior. We're Drain Eyes, right? I'm gonna try to get my name. I doubt it's not gonna be taken, but here. That name is unavailable. Cappy. That name is unavailable. Jeez. Uh, Cap core. Hard cap. There you go. That should be good. Alright, so I got a warrior, we can log in. And yeah, so if you have the add-on installed, you'll see the like as soon as you get in the game, you'll see a pop-up for the add-on. And basically this add-on needs to always be on when you're playing the game. So like you can't play on different computers.
I see.
Because it's gonna fuck up your save. But there are ways to do it. So like if you have to, I'll show you how.
What's your name?
Capcore, Art Cap, yeah, Art Cap here.
Wait, which one? Hard cap?
You're Space Tom, right? I'm Hard
Yeah.
Cap. Okay, cool. So we need to go to party. Party type duo. Teammate one is gonna be Space Tom,
Do I have
and
to put it in the same order?
I think it's gonna send you an invite. Let's see. Did you get something?
No.
Okay, then yeah, just make sure that you add me as like your party member. Let's see if it works. Uh, accountability, verify. I can't see it. Okay, it says duo check, not in group. What does that mean?
We need to be in the same group.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm checking the achievements real quick. Yeah, probably no. No achievements this time.
Yeah, there's a bunch of achievements that you can get like from playing the game. Like you'll see them pop up, like from just playing naturally. All right, so you have an outdated version of Quest. Okay, cool. So it says that my duo status is good. Yeah, do you have that too? It's like around your map. There's like cross sword.
Duo status good, yeah.
Okay, cool. So accountability. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to like, can you see your? It's hard to tell, right? Like,
Oh,
Well,
don't worry. I'm currently working on my add-ons.
all good. Okay. But I think we're good. Like my when I look at the verify, it says that the verify status is passed. I'm at 100% track time. So like the add-on seems to be good. Just for everyone watching, like this is the classic hardcore add-on. The rules are all here. Like this is one of the tabs. Like so this is what I was talking about earlier, the levels of the dungeons. And so it says, okay, yeah, there's something here about duos and trios. You must not leave the same zone as each other unless you are a druid going to Moonglade. Yeah, fine. So when we go from one zone to the next, we go together. You must choose a combo that spawns at the same place. Yes. You can trade. Multi-boxing is not in the challenge. If playing in a duo, reload UI and click the party tab to set up your run. Oh yeah, okay. So you have to reload slash reload, and then I think there's going to be a new tab. Yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. So for new runs, all players need to start with the new hardcore add-on. You need to choose a combo, but you must stay in the same. You must be logged in together. Yeah, okay. I think it's looking good. Now I set begin adventure. Does it? I feel like I'm missing something. The I'm just trying to figure out if we're like I've never done duo before. It keeps saying that. Oh, teammate, is that our enter solo duo? Yeah, okay. Space Tom. Did you reload?
Let me see.
Are you still getting like? Because for me, whenever I reload, I get the. It's like I never.
When I reload, the tab opens again.
And my name is in there, right? Like you put
Yeah,
it
your
as.
name is in teammate one.
Okay, and then you do start and.
Begin adventure, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there shouldn't be a problem then. Like we're. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the
The
add-on will
swords are
let you.
gone.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's why I was a little confused. Like, is it because we're in a party, so are we just allowed to stay there? I feel like everything's in order. It's just that maybe I'll just log out real quick to
So I'll
see.
log out too.
Yeah, let's log out at the same time. I just want to see like when we come back if there's anything that indicates that we're together or if it's like a little complicated. Because I feel like we did what we needed to. It's just that it keeps coming back, so I'm not sure. Maybe we need to press start at the same time. It sounds weird, like a weird thing for an
Yeah, I
add-on.
don't know either. Okay.
All right, so I'm logging back in. Okay, it popped up again. So party, duo, space tom. Okay. Uh, yeah, okay. I think it's just that like it's gonna ask every single time. But
Okay, I think we just go.
yeah, all right. Uh, Let me set up the action bars real quick and controls auto loot. We're good to go. Do you want to speed run or do you want to take this take it easy?
We'll just go as efficient as we can.
All right. I This is one of the zones that I know the best, so it goes pretty fast. There's like
I've never played Draenei, so I don't know anything.
there's a really cool route. Like once you get out of this zone, there's like a very efficient path that you can take. Like in my opinion, this is one of the fastest 1 to 10, and then 10 to 20 is just ridiculously easy because of
Do we go through Blood Mist at all?
Yeah. We're gonna like Blood Mist is where it's at. There's so many quests in there. It's pretty insane. You want to grab this one over there? Botanics. Um, so I kind of wanted to wanted to cover as much as possible with like kind of the same way I did with the hardcore challenge from a few weeks back, but I didn't really run any trial um, leveling groups or whatever on this server, this class combination or whatever. So it's all gonna be pretty new. I've never even like played with a shaman. I don't even know the spells that you're gonna get or whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But what's your? Are you trying to make like a healer at the end of the day?
At the end of the day, I want to be elemental, so DPS.
Okay. So I guess for leveling, you're going to be like spell power gear
Yeah,
mostly. Okay, cool.
int, spell power.
I think that's the cool part about playing on Wrath of the Lich King. Like this is not like in a hard challenge. I think most people would say
Yeah, I
that.
think if it was like classic, I'd have to go like LA. What do you call it? Enhancement.
Yeah, I don't think you have much of a choice. It's like if you if you try to cast in classic at all, like you're just gonna run out every single pull. You're gonna go out so fast. But yeah, the thing about Wrath of the Lich King generally, I think uh, the the most class combinations are viable. Like every spec has something interesting going on, so you're not gonna like we're not gonna struggle as much as we would if we were playing on classic hardcore. I've tried
You,
warrior before, and it's pretty like it's pretty slow and painful. You would have trouble killing something that's the same level as you, but
but you just struggle if you're a solo, right?
yeah, I think shaman and warrior are considered like very strong on like one of the good anything warrior with a healer is gonna be good, like especially if you can buff. I would think like paladin warrior, shaman warrior is kind of the same thing. Uh, Probably druid warrior. Anything that can carry the warrior and you don't have to like stop every single time because you have a lot of abilities that let you attack more than one enemy at once, but you don't have the health pool to do that. So like once you get to level 18, for example, you could just sit and kill three enemies, two enemies at once with cleave, even in classic. But since you're like one enemy is enough to kill you, if you pull two, you're gonna die for sure before you have the time to kill them with cleave. So like
Mm-hmm.
having someone to heal you is basically just like you get to actually sit and tank when you're leveling. Like I'm actually thinking about going arms because I know for a fact that like if I go for protection, it's easy. It's gonna be so easy modes that I don't even think it's worth it. So I might go like either arms or fury just to have a little bit of a challenge. Because basically with improved revenge, you just one shot everything, and it's more than one target at the same time. So it's basically ascension. All right. Just did you complete the butterfly thing?
Yep. So
Yeah.
this one's done. Do we have enough mutations?
Yeah.
I need one
Just
more.
just this one right here. There you go. All right. So we're gonna pick all the quests here, and then we're going on a bit of a like an
A
Amon Vale
trek.
tour. Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to pick up like as many quests as possible. I want to. Yeah. Yeah. So did you pick those two? Botanical legwork and what must be done? You gotta stay on
I
top of your
have both of
shit.
them now.
Let's go. This guy's
Do
just
we get the
skipping
two
quests.
behind the building?
Yeah. We're gonna go up there. There's the quest that you need to revive someone. Then there's also like Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Wait, revive someone, but this is hardcore.
Yeah. Oh, these guys are not very hardcore. They're very weak. So you have to you pity them, basically.
I have a shaman class.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna do it. I forgot about that one. You need to.
Rock biter weapon. Ooh.
Oh, true, true. Yeah. So basically, we're gonna go do the like the other side first, because there's like yeah, it's over there, I think. Let me take charge and whatnot. I think Rend, level 2.
I'm gonna vendor.
I don't know, I just have Battle Shout. Let's go, I'm making you more powerful. Here we go. I can't. I need more rage.
Not enough rage.
Yeah, so we're looking for a survivor that we can heal. I think there should be one somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. I don't know if you're gonna get credit for it. I don't think I've ever.
What's the item we need to use? I never got an item.
No, you're using Gift of the Narrow. You need to.
Oh.
Did you get it? Oh yeah, there you go. Easy life.
Wow.
This game is too easy. Yeah, so we're just killing all of these, picking up the flowers at the same time. And then we're going back to turn, because there's another quest that's gonna send us at like the other side. Ice cream! How's the guild doing?
Guild's doing good. We're working on Alkalon, which is pretty challenging.
Is there a reason why you guys are going to Westfall? It's just because there's not like no more no one's playing on Maldeath anymore.
So since they opened server transfers, a lot of people have been transferring out. So it's actually hard to do anything that's like. It's hard to like pug or do anything. Auction house is dying.
Right. And people are transferring out to what, like the old servers?
There's options for I think there's an option for one. I don't know the name of the PvP server, but there's two PvEs. But Westfall's the one that's I think suits our guild's like needs.
Hmm.
Because I think it's Alliance heavy. Other reasons. Here, I found the belt.
Oh shit! I think I got a belt for you too. There you go. Little
Oh, thanks.
poor man's belt. A shamanistic belt. See, if this was normal hardcore, we we just failed the run because we traded.
True.
It's very hard. It's very hard. Can we like? Are we sharing loot? I'm not even sure.
No, not for quests.
No, Okay. So it means that every time we do kill quests, we're gonna have to do like twice the amount.
Yeah, basically.
But I think that's fair because like at the end of the day, we're going to get half the experience from killing enemies. So
I should probably set you on focus so I can see if you're about to die.
I think it's gonna be at least 5 or 6 levels before we start being close to die. But yeah, eventually it might happen. Like it. I think you'll be surprised by how much enemies slap when you're actively trying not to die. Like it's like because normally you'd go like to the auction house and you'd get like the best gear you can, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, I'll get like a really good weapon and just like yeah, easy. But when you have to rely on solo self found, all of a sudden like you'll be buying white gear from the auction house because not from the auction house, from vendors. Like, oh, like this weapon is twice as good as what I have. But it's a good thing. Like that's I think that's what I like about hardcore. Basically, is that it kind of feels like an RPG again.
Yeah, it's a little more challenging, definitely. Just because not everything's accessible.
The unique pants,
Mine have 17. I have the same ones, but I'll take it. Sure.
durability upgrade.
Okay, do we turn in and then
Yes.
go do the bombs? Okay.
Well, where's your quest to the for the oh no wait is
The
yours
Shaman
like
quest, I just turned it in already. It
oh
was just like a talk to this guy.
oh okay, is that it? Like there's no, I thought you needed to go to like the there's like an elemental plateau over there,
Um, no.
like the RuneScape quest.
Whoa, Death Plateau? I
No,
love that quest.
elemental plateau, right?
Well,
Okay.
Elemental Workshop is what you're thinking about.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, those two quests are so good that I just smashed them together to make like a
Yeah, it's
really big.
easy XP for your smithing.
Oh wow,
Blacksmithing.
I see you're very good at this game. Yeah, so we got the neutralizing agent that we need to spray in the lake on the way down to the Elkins, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our heartstones to come back to to this place. That's why I wanted to do this quest first because that's a lot of like back and forth.
We got a bag, nice.
Bro, bro. Bags are actually like the that's there's a meme with the hardcore community that like whenever you get bags early, it's a blessed run. so,
Yeah, true.
so you're like, oh yeah, I got like three black bags in a row. Like this is like super blessed because there's like one chance in 1,000 that it's gonna happen. And then when you get like three different colors bag, it's like, ugh, it doesn't look very good. Wait, we needed to wait, come here, come here, come here. We need to go a little bit of a
Oh, go to the lake.
yeah, yeah. That lake is very radioactive. We need to fix this.
Whoa. Okay. I don't want to hurt any animals.
Yeah, so people don't know this, but drain eyes are not supposed to be blue. They're actually yellow, like the Simpsons.
Oh, you
Uh,
did all the work for me.
oh yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. So maybe that's how we're supposed to play it. Like we're just like kind of splitting and doing like half, because that's is that gonna work? No, that needs to be like the yellow ones, the rare ones.
What do we do? Do you do it after they're dead, or?
No, you just use the thing on them, and then they go like, huh? They're like, yeah. Wait, did it attack you?
No, it's not. It's not working.
It didn't work.
What am I doing wrong?
We're gonna have to go like in the village because there's not enough emitters for both of us, I think. Sir, stop being crazy. Oh, yeah, you can't, like, if they're already inoculated, you can't use it.
Oh,
Like,
was that the first one you did? Okay.
it's the one that I just did right now. Yeah, just follow this path, and there's gonna be like a bunch of emitters all the way around the little houses. Oh, by the way, the last few times I played the Draenei, I actually memorized the places where the Blood Elf bandits spawn. So we have good
Oh,
odds.
so
So
are
we
they
can.
like stealth?
Yeah, they're stealthed, so you need to like walk by them so they attack you. And yeah, when you know where they spawn, they're pretty easy to find. But like they have a very low drop chance for the bandit mask, and that's what like if we get it, that's the true blessed run, right? It's like
Yeah. Okay.
you're not gonna have a hat for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not leaving without a hat.
True. Okay. Let's just farm it. This is gonna be episode 1. Yeah, I don't know if it's bad form to talk about viewership and stuff. Like I have no idea, and I don't really care. But there's the so remember the video that I did for the uh,
For the hardcore, the speedrun
Yeah,
hardcore.
yeah, the speed run from last week. Like, it ended up having like 160 viewers on this, and I was expecting like 5. So I have no idea who those people are, but they're really like they're the MVP. Like they were watching this thing with like the sound was so low like you could barely hear me. They were probably like blasting it through their headphones. Like, wow, this guy really plays hardcore.
You know, it was really quiet until you had to join the party for the dungeon, and
Oh
since I had
yeah.
the volume up all the way, those guys they were so loud.
Oh my god, yeah, I can see that now. It's just that like I didn't really, I was just trying to get it done so like you and two of my friends could watch it, right? And then like I was looking at the statistics earlier today, and I was like, who are these people? Like, that's a lot of people. I couldn't fill a room with that many people. Yet these
Did
people
anyone comment?
yeah, I got one comment. Like, some guy watched it all the way through. I was like, man, thanks, but why?
Interesting. Dude, that's 6 hours straight.
Yeah, yeah. Plus the like, I mean, they probably skipped, right? Like, that's what I'm expecting. Like,
They could be part of the community, you know, trying to see what you did and how you got to like level 17 so fast.
maybe, yeah. I feel like I complained a lot about like at this event because like it felt like it was a really good opportunity to get to level 18. Like, I felt like I was really like on a good wave, and then it was like, oh yeah, you need to get there by yourself, and then it kind of like, I mean, I think in retrospect, it was actually what made it like fun and engaging. That like, the rules changed a little bit, so you really had to like be quick on your feet. At the end of the day, like,
Hmm.
being level 17 was pretty good, but it wasn't needed. What I realized is that I should have been playing anything but a warrior because of how bad warriors are at that level. Like, I didn't really see it before, but now I 100% understand why people say that all the time.
So most of the time you're just auto attacking, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah, because you're always rage starved, but the thing is, like, what I was kind of expecting, and I think this is just my bias for Wrath of Lich King that's speaking, but I was kind of thinking that maybe if I manage to, if I build in a certain way, there's a way um to like make revenge good, because there's this thing at that level where you can invest all your points into block chance and parry, and then once you have like 5 points into one of them, you can put 2 points uh, into making your revenge stuns, basically. So it's 15% chance to stun. But at the
Hmm.
end, but the thing is, since you put 5% into block and 5% into parry, it means that you basically have at least 10% chance baseline to parry everything, and that's plus another 5% that you get in both from just existing, right? So basically, you get 20% chance to avoid damage in a sense, and this is like, so 20% chance means that every time you get hit, you have a 20% chance that revenge is going to come up, and then you just basically spam revenge. But the thing is, revenge has very bad damage in classic, and that's what I didn't realize at the time. Oh,
Yeah, but at this point, revenge is really good.
oh yeah, in Wrath of Lich King, revenge is stupid. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna kill these restless things
Sorry, I'm back.
as part of my shaman quest.
Okay. Oh yeah, the we need to go all the way back down afterwards. So like, you need to kill one of each.
4 of the earths because I am one with the earth.
Right. Okay. Cool. So you're one with killing the earth.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I understand. I'm just looking at it. Okay, so hurt elementals. Hey, there's one over there. I'm also killing
Yeah, I
elementals.
gotta kill the ones that are almost dead so that we can finish this quick.
No, I'm too strong. But yeah, it's to go back to the warrior thing. Like I realize now that warrior was next to useless, and the best thing I could do was basically just be kind of like a meat sack for whenever the
Even
pets
in the
were about
dungeon,
to
that's
die.
all you could do is auto attack.
Yeah, well, you can auto attack. You can also taunt. Like taunting is pretty powerful. Um, like I think we could have easily finished the dungeon if I didn't die at that moment, and I don't think I should have died. Like you've seen it, you know you know what happened.
Yeah,
Uh, but
but
yeah,
at the same time, I feel like druid would be even more efficient, right? Because you'd had bear form by then.
yeah, but at the same time you're stuck in the same situation, right? Like you're just auto attacking and probably somewhat rage starved.
What abilities does bear have in classic?
Um, at that level, I'm not sure. You definitely have like mole and uh, that other one that pushes people on the ground. What's it? Not bounce. What is it? The stun. What is it?
Maul or no?
No, mole is the one where you. It's like Eric strike, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so. Something
But yeah. So
bash or something like that. I
oh
don't
yeah,
know.
bash. That's the one that I was thinking of. So you have bash, and you have like the one thing that I was doing that I think was pretty like it was working well was I was demo shouting as soon as I could. So demo shout is pretty strong, I feel, because every enemy has like attack power, and that's what determines the amount of damage that they do. And like the earliest the at demo shout rank 1 is at level 15, no 16. So you get it at the same time as shield block, and like you can really reduce damage that you take. It's just that you don't have a lot of control over what's going on like around yourself. So yeah, the just overall, I wouldn't play it again. Like even rogue is more useful because you have two ways of interrupting instead of just one. So like you could justify bringing a rogue just for the interrupts. I feel like, of course, Hunter is the best. Hunter is 100% what you want to bring. Paladins might be good healers, I believe.
Makes sense.
Priest was pretty good. It's just that leveling a priest for this sounds like a nightmare. Because you 100% need to do your wand if you want to level fast enough. So like, and you saw how many priests died the entire time. Like, I think at least 10 priests died before level 17. And like, so even those that got to level 15, they died on the way there. So it was like,
That's pretty sad.
yeah, because you don't have armor, right? So like, you get one crushing blow and you're dead. Like maybe you play it in a way that's like you always keep what's it called? You always keep a stack of power word shield on yourself, but then yeah, like if you get hit, it's gone, so you need to put it again, and then like the second hit it goes through the power word shield, and you're getting crushed blow. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Like
Yeah, the
even
swimming path was pretty. It looked pretty dangerous with all the sharks.
I think it wasn't really dangerous. It was just that it was like you're always thinking, right? Like, what if something just like how far can they grow from? Can they see me right now? Am I in danger? It's hard to tell. All right. And yeah, don't make sure you don't kill the bus over here because we're gonna have to kill her for the next quest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. How much gold do you have?
Oh, dude, I have so much gold.
You're rich.
Yeah.
All right, you're allowed to trade me.
Nah.
Okay. I'll make my own gold.
I have 3 silver and 51 copper.
Oh well, it looks like it doesn't really matter because I was about to say we're probably gonna want to buy our level 5 weapons, but I think in
I'm a
TBC.
tester, so I can fund you for whatever weapons you need.
Oh, true, true. You can do that. I mean, you can wear mail at what level 40 or is it 20 on Wrath of the Lich King? Okay, I don't even know.
I think it's 40. I want to guess.
I just don't know if they. Yeah. Okay, so we have the plans that begin the quests, and yeah, and we're done. So basically now we're just turning in and we're heading out.
Do we hearth here or no?
Nah, whatever. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Stay in the same zone as me. Don't stray away, sister.
So what if there's like that 1 second that we need a hearth back and we're in different zones because you hearth first?
We're done. We're dead.
Oh no.
Yeah. Should have had the same latency. If your MS is 20 ms more than me, and the run is dead. That's the challenge, right?
Technically the run's already dead because you logged in first before I did.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, let's start over. Um, Log in at the same time, any percent
At
speed
the
run.
exact same time.
Yeah. We need to get we need to get you on a VPN, or I'm getting on a VPN so that it slows down the my internet to the same exact MS, and then we set up a macro that we push at the same time. I think it can be done.
Alright, what item should I get? The staff?
Well,
Or the maul? I want the armor though, so I'll get the one-hander.
the mole is
With
one-handed.
my shield.
I think I'm going for two-handers, right?
Yeah.
That's the play this time around. I'm gonna.
Unless you want to dual wield.
Oh well, maybe later, but dual wield is level 10, is it? Yeah, I think it's level 10. Because we have the 1% hit chance, right? So it might actually be fun to. I don't know. I'll think about it. Speak with technician Devon. Yeah. All right. So now we're headed for the next zone where Ezra missed. Big sword. Do you have anything
When
to
do I
turn
get
in?
my when do I get my spirit wolf, dude?
Never. All prices here are reasonable. Thank you, sir, if you say so.
Actually, of all the classes in at least Lich King,
Yeah.
this expansion, I've never played Shaman.
I don't think I've ever played Shaman ever. I on Ascension I've picked some of their spells, but I don't know. I don't feel like I know that class very well. Like I don't know the
No,
talents.
same. I think at least for Ascension, I played like healing Shaman abilities, but that's most of it.
Hmm. Would you say that they're an hybrid, or are they playing more like spellcaster, even if you go enhancement?
When you go enhancement, um, shoot, what do you? I don't even know what you do with your maelstrom. I don't know the rotation.
So
So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing they throw in like a lightning bolt or something at 5 stacks.
have you seen the Ascension video for season 8 part 2 yet?
No, did it just release?
It released yesterday.
What's it like?
They they changed the big change that they've made or they're making is that hybrids are actually going to be supported by the mechanics of the game. So now every spell in the game, like no exception, is going to scale off of attack power and spell power. So you could be a completely physical uh, build and go for like fireball, and you don't get as much of a ratio for attack power, but you do get one. So like
That is really interesting.
yeah,
Um,
it's pretty cool, and they remove expertise too, so that you don't need to get expertise from from gear, and the last change that they made is that every piece of hit rating from in the game counts towards spell and physical hit rating. So like if you have hit rating on gear, it makes you better at hitting everything, like spells and weapons, the same.
So what makes that really interesting is maybe you can go physical but still heal.
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, and they also another thing is for casters, your spell power is impacting your weapon damage now. I think they pick like the highest one. Don't pick that one. It's really
But you don't
useless.
want to fish?
No, useless quest. Let's go. Let's go over here. We're not going to the we're not going to that place yet. Because our Hearthstone are on cooldown, so we're gonna make the most of it, and we're going to go do all the quests at Odysseus Landing. This is the weird trek that I was telling you about. Like I don't think that's the conventional way of doing it, but I think it's the fastest, so we're gonna do it this way. And people in the chat are gonna be like, "Wait, you're going the wrong way." To which we will reply, "Yes,
I know.
I know. This is the way that I want to go. I'm an adventurer."
It says there's supposed to be a quest around here. Is there one?
What's the quest?
A hearty thanks by Draenei Youngling.
Yeah, I've never seen that quest ever. I don't know if it's here. On Ascension, there's two the bandits that are
Oh
around.
no! Under attack.
No, my friend. I need to save you. Okay, so we're gonna kill like the stags, and we're gonna keep the meat because okay, no chest in here. Sometimes there's a chest. Yeah, there's a few quests that require items that you can get from mobs that are around here, so we can start getting those. So if you get root trapper vines and the moongrey stag meat, those are the two things that you want. The stag I know you can loot 100%. The other one, not sure. Yeah, this moongrey stag tenderloin. I don't know if you saw it. This is what we want.
Is that a cooking quest?
Nope. It's a quest from the from Azure Watch that we're gonna get later on. Mr. Fledgling, die. Oh, and also because it's Wrath of the Lich King, I'm also getting Victory Rush at level 6 or 8. Victory Rush is great. So this quest is called A Small Start, but it's very likely that like if you solo it, I think it's one of the most dangerous quests on this island.
Is it is it in the water?
No, it's over there, like at the there's a bunch of like Venture Co workers, but they're pretty mean. We want to kill all the crabs on the way. So this guy's name I think is supposed to be Dumb Mages, but in French it's just like it's damage with a spelling mistake.
Domages?
Damages. Yeah. Like there shouldn't be two M's. If there was only one, it would be damage. But yeah. Yeah. You can tell Joyous Journey is not online right now. I think we'd be like level 7 at this point.
Yeah, I wish.
It's alright. I mean, when I did level a couple of characters on Maladath for Joyous Journey, and I got to like, it was fun in the sense that in a single afternoon I could get from like level 1 to 25, which is like you never do that, right? But at the same time, it felt very easy, and the challenge of playing hardcore was a little bit mitigated because you're always like 1 or 2 levels ahead of the content that you need to be doing at any time. And especially on a warrior or any melee class, like this is what makes the biggest difference in being able to kill something or not is just the level that you're at in comparison to it.
So where do we go after this? Like Blood Mist and then Aberdeen?
Yeah, but I think by the time we get to Oberdeen, we're gonna be like level 20, so it's probably gonna be either Ashen Vale or we can take the both and go to like Red Ridge Duskwood, probably. I think it would be Red Ridge Duskwood. Especially as a duo, like we can do the elite quests and stuff. If they're even there. I think they might not be in Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, so I only got one crawler meat from all that so far.
Yeah, it sounds like it's really rare.
Yeah, the rare one. It's actually it's not really a problem because we're gonna go back and forth this coast a couple of times for the quests. So we just have to keep killing crabs whenever we see them, and eventually we're gonna finish the quest. This one doesn't have I think it's like a one-off. There's no other quest after this, so it's not like we need to finish it right now. It's the kind of stuff like it makes me wonder whether the game was designed thinking that, you know, even at this point, like this is TBC. So I'm wondering, are they expecting people to group up in quests? Or do they think that people are just going to be soloing and playing and socializing or whatever? It's hard to tell sometimes what they're trying to do with the.
From this point, maybe dude, I'm thinking they're it just takes forever to kill like one mob by yourself.
Yeah.
I can say that much.
Once you get to level like 15 maybe, like once you have a couple of talents, the I think starting Wrath of the Lich King, the early talents are very impactful. They really give you like a lot of power. I don't know if it's true for your specs, but as a warrior, like you know, improved revenge is super early. So when I was playing on a rogue as a sub, I was getting like 30% damage on both my generator and my combo spender. 30% damage is huge, so like you can really tell that every talent point is really like, you can feel the investment.
But yeah, like for this quest, if you were to pull two, that's really like dangerous.
Yeah, normally whenever I got here, I had um I had rank 1 what's it called? Victory Rush that I was talking about. So like this means that you can kill enemies in 3 hits, right? So like you hit them and then you Victory Rush Aerial Strike at the same time, and that's like 150 damage basically. But yeah, you just need to get unlucky a couple of times. Like you get crit and you're dead. I have a we have Gift of the Naru. We have the potions from the previous quest, so it's not as bad, right? But yeah, like I went pretty low there. Like, if I didn't know this quest, I would probably have had a bad time. Like
You would have been dead if you were solo right now.
yeah, but yeah, I would have done it differently, right?
Yeah.
I think if we ever die, I think this is how it's gonna happen. Either one of us is gonna go in something that they shouldn't, thinking that the other one's got their back. The other one's busy like scratching their butts or something, and yeah, you're dead. And then the
I
other one
can yeah.
commits seppuku.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. The that's usually how it goes. I believe for duos, because I see sometimes people they're like level 26 and you know they're coasting. They're talking in guild chat, and then all of a sudden they die and they're like, whoops. Like I asked, pulled, and my friend thought I was okay, so he just left me for dead. Or like my friend was AFK. Big danger. Do you need the axe? It's 2.9 DPS.
Let me see. No, I can't equip it.
No. No axes allowed. But yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have my back. I didn't have your back there because I was working on my.
I almost died. I just realized too that these mobs are higher level than us, and you're level 6 because you did the Shaman quest.
I need to level up my skills.
You're too weak. You have no skills. I didn't actually check the talent before we started. I have no idea.
Oh, look at this. You might want this.
Oh, the wood chopper? It's a two-hand axe. I can't. I wish, but I can't. I can't use it.
No.
Sag.
Where do you learn axes? Is that dwarves?
The trainer in Exodar trains everything, mostly. So I don't think you need to. You don't need to go to Ironforge or whatever. I smell a traitor. Is it you?
Whoa.
Right.
I swear I didn't trade anything.
I'm not a trader. Don't trade the meat. You need that meat for later. Dry hardened barnacles, blah 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 blue. I'm gonna keep the linen, and we can start heading towards there. There's so many people. What the hell? Look at that. There's
Yeah, this is Westfall. If this was Meladath, this would be empty.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so now we need to go south and kill some fish people.
Mhm. Mhm. The forbidden name.
The name I can't say.
Yeah. The fish people.
The fish people.
Oh yeah, we gotta get those too. Yeah. So the idea here is that we're gonna do like we're gonna have to come back later on to this place. Haha, you missed. I saw that. But you know, maybe you should level as enhancement now that I think about it. Because if you don't, you're gonna be missing out on uh, battle shout. I don't know if that's something that we care about.
It is a big factor, like, yeah.
It's like 2 damage right now. Yeah, 3
At the
damage.
same time,
Maybe you don't.
Elemental's more fun.
That is a good factor. I don't think it matters that much. It's just you can't get. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So did you get the rune covered tablet?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a free quest. There's a that's the thing that I like most about the TBC zones is that they have like these items that you can loot. Like they had those in Elwyn forests, I believe, but I don't know if there's like I don't think they're in other zones when you look at classic. I think this is like a really good like that's something that they use in modern WoW as well, like having items that give quests like a little bit all over the place, and it feels very D&D in a sense. Like, oh yeah, you find a golden ring, and the golden ring has like writing on it, and it says return to blah blah blah. And then yeah, like that you drop something, that's a quest. It's easy. You can do it. You can not do it, and it's free XP for us.
This
Whoa,
is better than yours.
yeah, slightly. You mean to say this fish people dropped this?
Yeah,
This fish person was carrying this really good sword?
the female fish person.
The female fish person. I don't know if that applies. They're not mammals, so like, is it really female?
Is it really a person?
That's problematic. If they say they're people, they're people. Okay, that's all you need to know.
They have no feet, so they're not people.
But you know what? They're actually night elves, right? That's what they
Is
are.
that the lore?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or did night elves derive from them?
No. Didn't you go through Ashara and stuff? Like the
Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
see, you gotta pay attention, man. Like,
I wasn't.
if you die, I'll fall on the sword. I'll be too sad. we're both we're two facets of one soul, according to the rules.
Yeah, now thinking about it, there's some like
I'm gonna set focus
Lich
on
King quests that we could actually die in.
yeah, we need to be careful too because some quests, I know in Wrath of the Lich King there's at least a few that they actually kill you in the quest, and like
Yeah,
those count towards our core. So
like if you're standing in like the wrong thing or like
oh, not even like some of them
vehicle
straight up,
quests are also dangerous.
some of them straight up kill you. Like hey, I need you to go to the other side for a moment, like, and then you die, and that's it. Like your character is dead. So
I need to turn you in. You need to be a spirit to complete the quest.
yeah, exactly. They they actually made a workaround for this in because for Era of Mastery they actually uh, Season of Mastery they actually made it so that like there was support for hardcore, the Soul of Iron buff and stuff, and so they added that when the server reaches Naxxramas, you can actually go into like all of the Blackrock dungeons and instances, you can get in them without the appropriate keys, right? Because before that you couldn't get what's it called? If you can't go into Blackrock depths, you can't get the key for upper Blackrock. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that you
Right.
couldn't do because like if you're hardcore, there's stuff that you can't do without dying, like getting the key to the Blackrock depths and stuff like that. And they made a kind of workaround so that you could, which is cool because it's the first step to supporting hardcore. And I feel like right now, like if you're looking at the classic servers, hardcore is basically the biggest community there is. There might be some role players that I'm not aware of, but like, yeah, I don't think like it's not like there's, unless I'm mistaken, it's not like there's servers full of like level 19 twinks or stuff like that. I don't think there's big communities built around these challenges anymore. So hardcore should be the biggest one, in my opinion. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Danger, danger. All right, I'm putting Gift of the Naru on you. Gaming.
Well, thanks for the gift.
Of the Naru. But yeah, since we didn't go to town, we didn't get like we didn't get the spells. I forgot about that. I didn't really think.
It's okay. That's why we have. That's why we're duoed. We can clear everything now.
Yeah. It's fairly easier than it would be. It's hard to tell too, like how much of it is being a duo and how much of it is being Wrath of the Lich King. But I think this is going
It's a
well.
little bit of both.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to do. We
I
need
need 2 more of these orbs.
2 more.
Yeah, I'm right next to them. And
Okay.
then we have to kill the crabs.
Yeah, but we're not gonna go back on the coast, so like we can get the respawns from the camp for the crabs. I still need 3 more meat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up this road here. My last relic is over there, and yeah, we're gonna go up the road and we're gonna get all the leaves we can for the other quest as we go back, and we're also gonna check on a few of the bandit camps to see if they spawned, because I really want the actually
Yeah, we need to get the head.
it's not even about the head. It's about like they drop a quest that gives a lot of experience and then it sends you back to like Exodar. So like I mean it's like a free fourth of a level maybe. Look at that. These guys might be
Oh, they look hardcore.
they might be hardcore. Okay, so see you see these things like the beacons or whatever. Like these are where the bandits spawn normally. Like not all of them, but if you're looking for bandits, you're looking around these.
I see.
But there's a lot of people, so maybe like maybe we won't be lucky, but sometimes they're a little bit off the way, so like you just kind of do just a little bit of a dip like this. Whoop.
So where are we going right now? Are we doing the what quest are we doing?
Yeah, we're looking for leaves, so we are going to go like in this section between here and Odysseus. But on the
Oh,
way
but we have to
there,
kill the guys on. Okay.
yeah, I'm just looking because you know they sometimes you'll find them, sometimes you won't. There's a bunch of them that spawn next to these too. Uh, just looking. Yeah, good shit. Looking at the pod clusters. Sometimes they'll be here. Oh, no. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So there's an infected runt here. These drop an item that you need to turn in Azure Watch. So you'll want to loot this one. There you go. That one. Those are all parts of the reason why I go there first.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of quests that you can get for Azure Mist, Azure Watch, and then when you go there, instead of having to go back and do the other quest, you can just like head to the next part of whatever you're trying to do. Okay, not here. I'm gonna check that last one here, and then after that we're gonna dip into the forest just to.
I've already dipped into the forest.
You're a dipper?
Yep, I'm a forest dipper, and I found a pile of leaves.
Gamer. You know, you gotta appreciate the fact that this quest name is not Leave Me Alone. Like
That's exactly what I was thinking.
someone somewhere needs like someone has a lot of restraint and appreciate that. Piles of leaves. I don't know if those are shared. I don't think so.
No, because it's an item to loot.
Yeah, they might respawn pretty quick though. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find them like on the other side so that we don't share them too much. But I'm at 3 out of 5. Uh-oh, fledgling, bitch. Yeah. All right, I'm just missing one, and it's right there.
Hey, I was gonna take that one.
No, you don't. You really don't. I thought you were a forest dipper.
Just kidding. I found the last one.
Good, good, good. The 3 is gonna be around here. I can't remember exactly where. I think it's It's kind of like, oh yeah, it's right here. I've got a plant.
You just took the tree and you put it in your one slot bag.
Yeah. It's actually pretty full. I did a it's a Sims moment. We're gaming. Okay. So here greetings.
Go with honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light bless you.
How are ya? Safe travels. See you soon.
Goddess Valhalla, Asha Alai.
We need to wait for this little roleplay event to go off.
Oh, I'm level 7.
What a gamer. You've seen it first.
Goddess bless you.
Give the quest.
The loom be with you. I am honored. The loom light with you. May the stars guide you. What brings you here?
Oh, that person has star in their name in the chat.
Where?
Cat girl star.
Cat girl star. Now. I can tell you this, I picked the wrong name.
Was that part of the rule set in the hardcore? You had to have star in your name.
Yeah, because so basically what they did the first time is they were like, oh, we're gonna tell you like one day before the event what your name needs to be. Well, no, on the actual day of the event, right? So in the morning.
The loom light with you.
Oh shit, they're doing
Oh
the
my
event 2
god.
times. Oh well, let's go kill some crabs and then come back. Yeah. So the morning of the event, for Ragefire Chasm, they were like, yeah, so you need to have Rage RFC in your name. And then like so people just like made their characters or whatever. But then the second time around, they were like, oh, we're gonna tell you what names you need to have, like the naming convention for the event. And then people were like, hey, I'm gonna make my character early. I'm gonna call it like, you know, WC Capitan or whatever. And like on the day of the event, it's like, oh yeah, you need to have star in your name. I feel like they're gonna do the same thing every single time. Like they're just gonna come up with something stupid to put in your name to make sure that people don't cheat. I think it's cute. It's a little funny. Like
No, I liked it. I like how everyone was star.
yeah, and then like it's like, oh, thanks, Star. Hey, no problem, Star.
People were so creative with it too.
Star against the forces of evil. I don't know.
I need to get closer.
Yeah. So, there were some really good names in there. I didn't see a single person named Patrick Star. I thought it would have been pretty cool. It would have been pretty funny. Oh my god, come on. One more. One more. Like, we're just waiting through the cringe RP event over there, killing crabs. It's like, yeah, when you
Watch,
get...
by the time we finish this, someone else has already started the
Oh no.
RP.
Oh yeah, the other duo. So it's gonna go for... Like, they just keep going all day, like, Adamant, look at these tablets! Adamant, please! I implore you, Adamant. The crystal you found, blah blah blee, blah blah blue. Yeah, this is Gumbo Boy. This is, yeah. Okay, yo,
I still need one more meat.
someone's actually turning in. Come in.
Are you kidding me?
No, but I can share. I can share. I can share. Okay,
I'm
okay.
too far. I can't.
Here.
Oh, I got it.
If I saw
Oh,
the,
Hello.
mana.
are you gonna die?
See you later. Safe.
Oh
The
no,
melee?
your HP was hidden by my quests, and like I couldn't see. All right, Gift of the Naru, coming in clutch. I'm eating some food. Yes. Yeah. Well fed. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Three's Company as well as the Warlord quest. And yeah, yeah. Did you turn the gumbo guy? Are you done
Yeah,
with your crabs?
I'm done with. Oh, I need one more crab still.
Come on, crab. Let me free for all.
All
There you
right,
go.
here we go.
Free for all, way to go.
Do they sell anything here? Tailoring trainer.
No, because that's all in the other place. This is like the alliance side of stuff of things, and then we're gonna go do all the blue guy quests.
Whoa. Oh, doing enchanting was being impossible because then we need a blacksmith. Unless
I
I don't know
mean,
how much time we're gonna spend doing professions. I doubt we will.
I mean, if this was classic, you actually need to go like people go super hard into professions. Like one of us would go like engineering and stuff like that. But because this is Wrath of the Lich King, I don't think we need to do these things. Like just for anyone viewing right now, like this is the easy mode of the hardcore challenge. I think it's like if anyone is interested in doing hardcore content or like getting into the community, I feel like Wrath of the Lich King is a pretty convenient place to start for people who are not like hardcore classic fans because classic has a lot of very inconvenient stuff. It's not always super fun to play. Uh, but yeah, Wrath of the Lich King smooths out the experience a lot. Like you need less experience to get to higher levels. There are more quests, more drop chance. The the talents are way better, so like your character has generally a higher power level compared to like the content that you're doing, stuff like that. But yeah, that being said though, I would say that the community prefers classic because of all of these reasons because it's a much bigger challenge, right? Like you need to commit to your level 60 if you're ever going to reach. Like you're probably going to have to play through the same character class combination for a few times before you actually manage to get a character to level 60. Yeah. I'm not sure how much longer it is to get a character to level 80 in Wrath of the Lich King than it would be to get a character to level 16 Classic, or if it's pretty similar, or if Wrath of the Lich King is longer. Because, like I said, it's much easier to play on Wrath of the Lich King. Like, you can kill more than one enemy at the same time. You can do like you can do some pretty crazy stuff, and then like when you reach level 58, you can get into TBC. You get like better gear, so it goes faster. Then same thing happens when you get to level 68. You can get into like Wrath of the Lich King stuff, and the XP is kind of like there's always a jump in XP levels between one expansion and the next, which means that if you start doing the expansion content earlier, you will level up very fast for the last few levels of the expansion. 58
How
to
long did
6.
it take us to hit 80 from Malda?
On Maldeath, I think it took us like
Oh, we had Joyous Journey by then, though.
yeah,
So
and
this would be a lot slower.
you hit level 80 much faster than I did.
Oh, I played a mage to
Yeah.
DK.
Oh,
And yeah, those two can like solo a lot of everything.
an interesting thing about hardcore is that if you want to play DK, you need to transfer your character. Like you need to actually level to level 50, and then you transfer your character progress into the DK. So it's like your character becomes a DK, and then you need to delete the character that you got to level 50. Like you died and you became a DK or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. So whenever you do like so people who want to play a DK need to level 1 to 50 with whatever class, and then they play DK. But like if your DK dies, you need to start over from level 1. So so it's a lot of like if you want to play DK, it has to be like kind of almost as like a lore thing, like you're role playing it, right? It's like, oh, my character is going to become this DKs, because if not, like, there's no way someone would suffer through like 50 levels of, I mean, even if you played
Hey,
Hunter, right?
DK's fun though.
Yeah, DK is fun, but if you want to play DK, you need to play 50 levels of something else before you can even play DK, right? So like, it's not like you can just get up in the morning and be like, hey, I'm gonna do a hardcore DK run. Like, you can't even do that.
We want to go
Let's
downstairs, but what's the safest way?
um, I mean, safest is
I think
probably
it's right
just,
here.
yeah. We can drop, but we're gonna have to clear on the way back anyways. Like, might as well clear it now. I know where the guy is, but it's a lot of running.
It's too far away.
He's downstairs in the kind of like ruins.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
I think it will be interesting to try to duo dungeons though.
We could try, but
'Kay,
I don't. I'm not quite sure if we.
if I go
Thing is,
blacksmithing
I don't
and
need to be. I don't need to be resto spec. At
no,
least
not
this
at all.
early in the game.
And I can definitely, like, I would change to I think, you know, I'm I'm a little conflicted. Like, I want to play a revenge build because it's so strong, but at the same time it's so strong, you know? Like, but I can't just slap on a shield and be a tank if I decide to go if I decide to go mostly arms or something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go prot. Like, it's gonna make it easier, but there's gonna be a point where it's not that OP anymore. And
Hey, whatever you can do to beat the challenge.
that's true. That's true. At the end of the day, the objective is getting your character high level too. So like, it doesn't have to be longer than it needs to be, just because it's a little easier. And also, like, if some people discover the challenge or hardcore mode through this video, then I think it's not gonna be like, I don't think it's not gonna be interesting just because I do something that's a little easier. Because at the end of the day, like, if you don't know, you don't know, or you don't like necessarily perceive it as easier because you don't have like the point of reference.
Wait, I have no mana. Oh,
Oh,
okay, here we go.
oh, we're dead. This guy's level 10. This guy slaps.
I'm trading my maces right now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oops. Sorry, I killed him. Okay, that was easy. Now we keep going. We're gonna go to the Trees Company quest, and then after that, we're gonna head into like, and I'm sure not a lot of people know this, but there's a few quests that you can do on the other side of the like on this little island that's protruding
Yeah,
from.
I see two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you have the add-on, right? I'm not
Mhm.
using the add-on so that it feels a little more like immersive. I'm not using a lot of add-ons right now. I think I'm only using. I have Question, but it's not activated. I was always a fan of the default UI. I think it looks clean.
I'm out of range. Need more rage.
All right, now we swim.
Where's my water walk?
True. Where is your water walk? Where is my water walk?
So we're gonna do all these quests before we head back. They're all level 10.
Uh, I think we can do them. There,
One of
cause
them is 10 plus, so I'm guessing that means group.
yeah, cause one of them is an escort, but it's a pretty easy escort because you never pull more than one thing at a time. Like it doesn't create any enemies, you know. So it's mostly just like you can clear a little bit on your way there, and then you do the quest, and you're fine. All right. I want to make sure that we both get the quest at the same time, so we're gonna click the three at the same time. All right. Find. Yeah, there we go. Here. I'm gonna be a rock tree. One, two.
Whoa, what am I doing?
You're turning into a tree using the mask that you have in your inventory.
Oh, this thing? Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
One,
Two,
two, three.
three. Oh, right.
I'm not in the
Here.
scope. Oh.
One, two, three.
Oh.
Yo, we're a forest. 1 3? Yeah, that's super suspicious. 2 3s? Yeah, okay. No
Yeah,
worries.
this is not very suspicious at all.
Nope. Like with your name on top of it. You can see my name on top of the 3. These guys are looking at it and they're like, who's Space Tom? Who's Hard Cap?
That's just what they named the tree.
Yeah, oh, true. It's of the pine variety, right?
No, dude, this is evergreen.
Oh, okay, okay. Interestingly, those have nuts, but you can't eat them.
Wait, what?
Those trees have nuts, but you can't eat them.
What? Oh, they have nuts. Oh yeah, okay. Why not?
Don't go there. Alright, we got it. We can just remove the tree disguise.
Okay.
Yep.
What do we do now? What do we do now?
We're gonna go help this poor little night elf guy. I'm hoping that we can get the quests. Like, I think they're available at this level, but if not, I'll be very sorry. Oof. I don't see the quest.
It's on the bridge.
Yeah, but I don't see it. Oh yeah, yeah, it's there. All good. All good in the hood. We just need to kill a bunch of Halkins here, and then we're gonna go all the way across to the other side. These two quests are pretty funny because, like, so in this one, this guy tells you that like his family's dead, right? And
The next one. Be careful.
there's like this little RP event where he's like, Have you come to kill me? My whole family's dead." And then you're looking for the remains of his family. And when you find them, there's nothing. Like, it doesn't say anything. The guy's just like, "Oh, my whole family's dead," and then he cries. But if you go on the other side of the island, you'll find his daughter is actually alive, and she asks you like, "Hey, like, my dad is probably like my family's dead. I need to go back home." And like, there's this whole thing where because they don't know which quest you're gonna do first, they don't like you don't recognize the girl. Like, you don't tell her like, "Oh yeah, your dad's alive." You're just like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you find your home, no problem." But like the whole time she's like, like, I wonder if my family's safe," and you're like, "I don't know," but like,
I see. That's interesting.
yeah. So it's a little
Some
fun.
lore, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's the deep lore. This guy ate the family, I think. No, he didn't. Did you?
So it could be any monster.
Any of those, yeah.
So his family could have died in any way.
Well,
It's just up to RNG.
Well, it's just that, like, so you're looking for the remains, right? Like, his family is his wife and his daughter. So when you give him the skeleton, I would think that he would see that there's only one skull, right? And it's like, well, maybe one of like, maybe either my wife or my daughter is still alive, but I guess he's not a physician or anything. Because they don't know like which one you're gonna get first the quest, so they don't. They just treat them as two completely different quests.
How do you know that they're? It's just because they're both looking for their families.
Well, he tells you at the end of the quest, like he's like, oh, by the way, my daughter's name is this, like out of nowhere. So they they wanted you to know, but,
Oh, that's funny.
but they don't like. It's kind of like a show don't tell moment, but like like it's not very like well executed, I'd say. Who could this woman be? I wonder.
Oh, there's a food crate.
Yo, you're rich. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for my HP. Like I have potions and whatnot, but like doing 2 of those in a row is gonna be rough. If you see a barrel of water or juice or whatever or milk, you should pick it. Damn, these guys are not dropping. Just gonna clear all the way to the other side basically. But yeah, we can do this. Like the other quest is not gonna be too hard. We can take 2 of these. Ah, there it is.
So you found it? I need to find it still. Oh, never mind. It's right here.
Yep. It's
Oh,
shared.
patchwork gloves. Wow. Patchwork's gloves.
Patchwork. That's a guy. That's the guy from Nexramas. Those should be very good gloves. Very strong. Yeah, so you'll see this guy's like, I am very sad. My whole family's dead. I have nothing to live for. Yeah, he goes, my wife was named Lisa, and my daughter Magwin. Like, thanks, dude. Here's the remains of your family. Only one skull, though. Oh, yeah. He subs.
So now we have to look for the
No,
daughter?
no,
Oh, McWin.
Talk to him again. Talk to him again. Talk to him again.
Call him sobs.
Away. This.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry, man. Like.
Now I will go see your daughter.
Yeah, if I had known you were gonna cry, I wouldn't have brought you the corpses of your family. I'm very sorry. By the way, what's your daughter's name? Again.
Let me just pick out some random skeleton. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. The skeleton is very bird-like. Alright, yeah, let's clear so that we don't like. We're gonna run into them anyways. I don't know the exact path, but we can get away with a little bit here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm healing. I'm healing. Alright. What's your 12? No, a 9? I think it's on this way, right? It's on this side.
It's too far away.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah, because she goes like, "Oh yeah, I was chased by Alkins in the forest, but I know my way back home." And then she starts walking like straight into the camps of the enemies.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, she's right next to this log there.
How close are you to level 8?
6 bars and a half.
6? Whoa.
Yeah. But you did the shaman quest, so you're always gonna be like a few bars ahead.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's that much though.
Well, eventually I'm gonna get like I think there's I don't know if they're still in the game, but there's a bunch of warrior quests that you need to do like in the ones that I
Whoa,
did
we
for.
get 1 stam for this.
Oh yeah, she gives a cry for help. And look, like if you read
Why
it,
is
it
everyone
says like
crying, dude?
is she crying? No, she's not crying.
She crying for help.
Oh yeah, where I need help. Please, I'm looking for my daddy. And see that's a funny thing too with like night elves quests and stuff. Like you can get a feeling for which level designers or quest designers knew more about the lore and which didn't, because anytime they do like these, so like the way it's presented, right? It's like, oh, my daughter, so you get like the feeling that she's younger, like she's a teen
Yeah,
or something.
like a child.
Yeah, but night elves are like thousands of years old, right? Like even the youngest ones are like hundreds of years old, and it's like, are they just immature or like how does that work? I don't get the feeling that they're supposed to
How
be
long? Oh,
this
okay.
like, oh yeah, I'm looking for my daddy. It's like, yeah, you're 200 years old, bro.
They're still underdeveloped at 200 years old. They just learned how to speak.
But it's hard to say because like I think different people write elves differently, and like some people might think like, oh yeah, well, they age slower, so they actually like they also mature slower. Like I've seen that take, but in WoW, I get the feeling that most of them are supposed to be like thousands of years old. So like if you're thousands of years old, then you add kids probably like pretty early in life. So like your kids would also be thousands of years old. It just gets weird. Like the that's my take on it, anyways.
I know what you're talking about.
At the same time, like these people are like they're fishermen in the middle of like what used to be a pretty barren island. Like
So
they're
they've been fishermen their entire lives.
yeah, they've been there for a long time. Like maybe they're just country
Yo, this guy
bumpkins
needs
or
to get a
something.
new job.
Yeah, he's like, oh well, I guess I can't be a fisherman anymore because I need the help of my wife and child. I was getting the nets out and they were taking them back in. You see, I hurt my back when I was younger. That's my headcanon for this Callan guy. He's had a tough life, a very tough life.
Callan's been level 10 for so long, so many years.
He could have picked like a sword and just like hit 2 enemies and he would be level 12. Like, come on, man. 10,000 years, really? You must be pretty dumb.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet. Need more rage.
Wait. We need to walk. We need to walk. We need to walk.
Not enough rage.
We're gonna fail the quest.
Need more rage.
Oh, now she's fighting. What?
Okay,
My
this is it?
see,
Everything's
my
been
poor
destroyed.
family. Everything's been destroyed. They must be dead. And you're just kind of like you don't say anything.
Wait, Star, are we the cause of why, like,
uh,
everything's enraged?
the Draenei, yeah, yeah. That's the reason why they're because of the radioactivity of the like, cause the Exodar broke into like different parts, and there's been basically like the equivalent of like a Chernobyl on this island.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah. So and that's something that like if you don't read, you wouldn't really know. But yeah, that's basically what happens. And it's very funny because like the first night elves that you encounter, they're kind of like they're a bit sour when you meet them. They're like, well, we've met people that looked like you before, and like it didn't go well because of the Eridars are basically the Draenei that joined the Legion, right? So 10,000 years ago, like Kill Jaden and all of these people, they're basically Draenei, so we've seen them before. when they
Are
came
those the
through.
ones with the weird teeth or the mouths?
No, they're the red Draenei basically. You know the ones like Kill Jaden, like
Oh yeah, yeah. Then what are the ones that you'll see like in Outlands?
yeah. Because I don't think I think only Kill Jaden was in Warcraft 3, and he looked a little bit different because he was green or something, right?
He was red, like
He was
he
red.
was huge and red.
Yeah. So this guy is a Draenei, but he's a Draenei that joined the Legion. So they're the Eridars, right? And so the Night Elves have been fighting those people like tens of thousands of years ago, and then they didn't see them for a long time. So when a Night Elf comes into like they see a Draenei, they're like, "Are you a demon?"
Wait, so what happens if you do this quest first and this guy's still looking for his family?
I don't think you can. I think you need to do the other one first, and then this guy gives you like his best piece of heirloom, and it's like this fucking shitty wristband. Like we're gonna be friends forever. Colin, we will never meet again. See ya.
Get me out of here.
You country bumpkin. Alright, and now we have all of these quests to turn in, and this is good.
So we'll never come back to this island. Do we need to find those stealth guys still?
Uh, there's other places where they can when they can spawn, but we're gonna have another opportunity to come back to like this road, because we're going to Bristlenim Village a little bit later. But yeah, don't worry about it. I know that way. The idea here is just to go a little bit faster, and then once we reach like the human kingdom or whatever, then you will probably know more about it than I do.
So would this island be possible if you were solo? Because we're only like level 7.
Yeah, well, when I did it during Joya's Journey, I was around level 9 when I got there, and like I had a little bit more spells because we didn't go like we're gonna be level 8 by the time we get to Azure Watch, which is good because like there's a bunch of spells that you get at level 8, and then the next time we train is gonna be at level 10, and that's gonna be probably, yeah, we're gonna be level 10 before we get to Blood Mist, and then we're gonna do all the Blood Mist using our level 10 spells. But with talents and everything, it should be fine. I think. I'm gonna be looking for a one-hand mace or sword at this point, so I can equip a shield. There's a good shield that you get from the quest in
Vendor?
Azure Mist. The
Yeah.
later on, you'll like from 9 to 10, we're gonna be doing the Ursa quest, like the Furbolgs. And these guys have like the first few greens at level 9, 10. Oh yeah, at level 10 we get a class quest, that's true. Forgot about that. So we're gonna do that last. And yeah, I think that's all. But yeah, so I got interrupted, or I forgot what I was saying, but the night elves that you meet at first, they're kind of like super suspicious of you before you help them because they think that you're Erodar basically, and then afterwards they're kind of like, well, it's not really your fault. You guys really fucked us over with the with the radiations, like from everything that transpired during like the crash landing, and also there's like the blood elves that were infiltrated on the Exodar that came back to Azeroth, and all of those people are agents of Kael'thas. So like that's the bad guy from TBC. And those guys are kind of weird because like so Kael'thas was on Azeroth, and then he went to Outlands at the same time as the group, like all the like all the soldiers from Honorhold and like these places and stuff. like those are the people who got into Outlands like years back when the portal was opened. I can't remember exactly how they got there, but they were following Keltas like in Outlands. And then now at the point in time where TBC happens, it's like, oh yeah, we're going back to Outlands and we're kind of meeting up with the people who were there for like 10 years or something. And at the same time, you have agents of Kael'thas that are also coming back to Azeroth because they took the Exodar with the Draenei. So it's kind of like cross pollination, if you will. It's a little convoluted, but I think it's funny.
So where in the story is is Dragonflight?
I have no idea, honestly. I think it's just like it's. I think the Dragon Isles are kind of like a standalone thing where like some dragons were staying there and like kind of sleeping it off for some reason. That's what I gathered, and then they got waked up by they got woke up by whatever, and now they're kind of like preparing for whatever world-shattering threat. I don't think the story is very interesting at this point in time in WoW, but I mean it's there if you're interested in that stuff.
All right, is this gonna transition to Cataclysm? Do you know?
I have no idea. I
Because
feel like
was that supposed to be a fun expansion?
Cataclysm? Not really.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun in the sense that it now has a different talent system than the rest of the game. Like, so in a sense, Cataclysm is different enough from classic and retail that it might be worth having. But the thing is, like, where do you stop? Are you just gonna go back into like? Are you just gonna keep going and going and going and going? Like,
Yeah, just stop at Miss of Pandaria.
I don't
Take all over again.
like. Why would they even stop at that point, right? Like, they'll just keep going into Mist of Pandaria and stuff. I'm not sure. I have no answer for you. My my guess though, it would be that they'll probably start doing more stuff like they did for Era of Mastery, Season of Mastery that is. So like, not new content, but like different rule sets for classic WoW. Kind of what Ascension has been doing. Come back. We're killing the gnome. But yeah, that's something that people have been like asking about for a long time, and I don't think there's an answer yet. But with how Blizzard's doing recently, I don't know where the leadership is at.
Right.
My cat's begging for treats. I'm gonna give him one.
Off and away.
This guy's like, you found me out, all according to plan. Watch out, Space Tom. This gnome is out of control. What was that?
Whoa, help me.
Gno mercy. This man has been terminated.
Remember Goblin mode?
Yo, fuck it. Tonight, I'm going goblin mode tonight.
Gob.
Gob. That was fun. Was that Maldeath? It was, right?
It was. McQueek sauce's meat tenderizer.
Yeah. And he's got this cool two-hand sword. I dig, I dig. Yo, I'm running out of inventory space. I'm just gonna sell real quick, try and take those quests, and I think we're gonna be level 9 by the time we get to the other place, because of all the quests that we have to turn in. Yeah, good shit, good shit. Crude bastard sword, bye bye. Gun, bye bye. Keeping the sword.
Brown
Keep.
leather pouch or brown pouch? Any? Do we need any bags?
Should we buy those? Yeah, I think so. We don't have a lot of gold though, so like I think I'll buy like 3 of them.
See you around.
But we
The,
still need enough for like our abilities.
yeah, that's the thing. We'll see. Okay. I think we're gonna be good.
Bless you.
Like abilities at this level are what, like 5 silver, I think, or 10. So like maybe 2 abilities. What do I have though? I have like Thunderclap. I don't even think I want to take Thunderclap. When I reach level 10, I want defensive stance, so I can spam revenge. But that's about it. Yeah, so see now we're gonna turn in all of those quests that we did, and like normally you would like we would have lost a lot of time because we would have went to Azure Mist Watch, and there's like a couple of quests that take you in different directions, so it's kind of good to be able to do like all of them at the same time. On a normal run, I would have actually went back to this place. That's probably what we should have done. Like you come back here, you take the quest that sends you all the way back to Bristle Limb Village, and then you do like all the like the Warlord quests, the tree quests, everything at the same time.
Greetings, friend.
The escorts as well.
Are there trainers here?
Yeah.
Shaman trainer. Here we go.
May the light embrace you.
Earth shock level 2. Lightning bolt level 2. Stone claw totem. Earth
And
vine.
you can set your Hearthstone here too when you turn in the quest. We have a bunch of quests to turn with Menelius.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Good health, long life, good fortune. Remember the lessons of the past. Dionys Akar.
Hey, Space Tom.
Hello.
Item level gear score 1.
Open your heart.
Gear score of 1. Wow.
Dionys Akar.
You're a very strong shaman.
Warm wishes.
Warm wishes to you. Remember to take the cryptographer Orin's quest, learning the language, and use the book next to the totem.
I can't attack that target. Good fortune.
Wow.
Oh yeah, easy quests. We have a lot of money. Okay, Thunderclap, Hamstring, Eric Strike, Victory Rush. Victory Rush is going to 1.
I don't know about your bar, but I have to switch out the rankings.
You do? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because you're a caster. Like every casted ability, because of the mana
The
cost.
mana.
Yeah, they're considered different abilities, but it's the rage and energy are always auto updated. It's pretty funny that they wanted down ranking to be a mechanic in the game, right? Like they actually tried to enforce it for a long time. Yeah, okay, so we have Totem of Ku. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do all of those quests at the same time. We need to kill Moongraze, the
Kill the
Moongrazers.
threat.
Well, we don't need this guy, but we need the runts though. If you can let, if I can get the last hits, it's best for me. Like,
Oh, to get the
yeah,
victory rush?
yeah, because it heals, right? Oh no, it doesn't heal. It doesn't heal. It just deals a lot of damage. Like this. So the cool thing is, when you get last hits and you use victory rush, what you can do is you can auto attack with heroic strike and victory rush at the same time, and the burst is actually pretty, like, it's very noticeable. I want to show you, like, don't pull or don't attack it. Just let me look at this. Like
Oh my
this.
god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Takes a little bit of timing, but you can, like, I would imagine that in PvP, like, people wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty shocking.
That's with a one-ender, right? Like,
I'm out of range. Not
like
ready
this.
yet.
If I can attack.
Can't do that.
Boom. Hey, my last hits. Oh, they removed the damage from hamstring. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna keep going until level 10, and then I'll take a break because
That's
we didn't
fine.
didn't eat yet, and I don't know, like, how long a stream is supposed to be, but we're already all, well, yeah, that's gonna be a smooth little 2 hours, I think. Doesn't have to always be 2 hours, but for now, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm also getting a little tired.
Did you say next time you're playing is Thursday or Tuesday?
It'll be Tuesday morning, and I have raid at that evening.
Okay. I don't think I'll be able to play a lot on Tuesday because I have work, but we'll see.
Okay, and the next time I think is Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday is usually a good time for me because I can play all evening. Maybe it'll change when we become YouTube famous.
Wow, we can do this full time.
Yeah, I'll be like a millionaire, an influencer. I'll make a new Instagram account where I
Oh,
share facts about WoW lore.
oh yeah, everyone would like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure it would be very interesting.
You can do lore on every single quest in the game.
I'm just gonna make, like, I'm just gonna talk about my character's lore. My character's lore is that I'm very shy. So when people ask me if their family's still alive, I'm too shy to tell them.
I'm out of range.
Okay, okay. Just need one more tenderloin.
Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Holy shit. It's your drop.
Here.
Oh, thanks. This guy's gonna drop one. Yeah, he did. All right. Then next we're gonna go up the little mountain here. We kind of skipped it, but that's where we want to go. Boom. Yeah, over there. We went a little bit too far. I find it hard, like, I'm not sure whether, like, we're making good time or not. I feel like it's a little bit slower because we share the kill experience, but it's really hard to tell.
At the same time, it takes us half the amount of time to complete quests. So
Well,
I
not
don't know.
not really, because like if
At
it's
least for
kill,
kill quests,
yeah,
yeah.
for kill quests, yeah, but that's some time that we lose back when we do gathering quests. So I feel like it might be a little bit slower, but the thing is, once we start getting elite quests, like those we're gonna be able to do pretty easily without having to like we won't have to do weird things to or jump through hoops to be able to do them. Like we could definitely do Augur at level 12 or level 11, you know? Like one of us tanks, the other one heals, and we use all our potions. Maybe I taunt afterwards.
Maybe he dies in one hit.
Maybe. Unlikely. But yeah, I think the achievement is for level 10. If you want to get like the speedrunner achievement, you have to do it in under 2 hours. So I don't think that's gonna be us, but nah, it's not gonna be us. Yeah, don't jump just yet. Wait for the. You're gonna get a buff real quick. Ritkinchik Azul Summit. Okay, yeah, there we go.
So I can jump, right?
Yeah. If you have the ghost walk thing, don't don't right click it. Don't going down.
Why? Why not?
Cool achievement.
Because oh yeah, we never mind.
Wait, did you get the achievement?
I did.
Okay, cool. I don't see it.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And look at that.
Because that's a hard achievement to get
Yeah,
without the other stuff.
on hardcore is actually pretty like you wouldn't try to get that unless you did this quest. Imagine dying trying to get going down at level 60. Like, oops. Totem of Yor. Wow, efficient. 17 XP.
I did you gotta get the vines from those.
Ah, true. That one is long, man. It takes a while even solo, so I don't know if we're gonna get them. Also, it's green? No, it's still yellow, but it's gonna be green once we get to level 9. Alright, let's go. We're swimming. Is this Ascension?
Wow, we get Gorgonath.
Finally. Golg, anyone? Who's Golganet? Is that a character from WoW? I wonder.
I think they are I think they're gods,
Are
right?
they?
Is there's ANR, right? That's a god, right?
From what? Like the makers? Kind of like the dwarven gods or whatnot?
Let me look it up.
I don't feel like my understanding of World of Warcraft lore is that there's not really gods or whatnot. They're more like there's the titans that kind of
Yeah,
make the
Golgonath is a titan.
right. Okay, cool. So they really have like it's funny how Ascension sometimes uses like the right lore, and sometimes they'll do something stupid. Like there's right now there's an RE that it's coming out, and it's basically just a Twilight reworked, and they're calling it Vampire Lord, but like vampire like normal spelling, like real world vampire, and I'm like, yo, like there's literally like a different kind of vampires in WoW in the lore, and you're not even like using their names. It's the Sen lane, and even like if you're gonna be calling them vampires, It's actually vampire with the Y. I'm putting on my red shirt for this. Hey, where are you going? Come back.
Where are we
Come back.
going?
Come back. You're gonna get turned into a cat, and then we're gonna run all the way to Bristol. These guys are taking us on like a on a quest, but
They're
like
taking us on a field trip, dude.
like, oh yeah, I need to teach you my language. Come here, I'll show you a fish. This is a fish, man. Like, it's pronounced fish.
Common fish.
Yeah, see, he's talking. He's talking in Fergbulk. Okay, cool. Now you don't have to follow them for real. We could just cut corners. Make sure you don't attack anything, because we're getting mount speed right now. We don't want to lose it. If you look at the tooltip, it says cancelled by combat or looting, and
Yeah.
I wonder what came up during testing that prompted them to add the looting part.
The looting part.
Yeah, like I wonder what people were doing that was so broken that they felt like they had to add like, oh yeah, if you loot, it's gonna remove the buff.
Honestly, my guess is that I don't know if there's like a looting animation for this cat. Because I know there is for normal cats, right?
Yeah,
Like druid cats, but I don't know.
that's a
Maybe
good
not
guess.
for this one.
So maybe they got crashes because like
Yeah,
people
probably.
would loot. Yeah, that would be interesting. It's possible. That's a good take. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Let me find. Where is it? I can't remember exactly. Oh, is it over there?
Or you could be right. Maybe someone was exploiting like this quest just to like loot like what do you call it? Like nodes, like copper and stuff
Oh
at the
yeah,
wall.
oh yeah, yeah. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. That is definitely what it is. So people would just take the quest, do like all of them at the same time, right?
Yeah, no, they just use this just to like go around the entire zone.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, cool. So now we just need to kill furbolgs around here, and get the keys. That's gonna take a while.
What are you killing?
No, you just right click the yeah, right click the buff, so you can come back to being normal. Like as soon as you turn the quest.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Windcaller, please stop. That's cringe. Thank you. Yeah,
Stop calling the wind, dude. I'm too cold.
it's very cold, dude. Close the window, please. Shut the front door.
Okay, that's shared.
The keys?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Nice. Okay, cool. Then it's probably gonna be even faster to.
Oh, not the keys, but like opening.
Yeah, yeah. So what I know is that there's a bandit somewhere around here. So like we just gotta be careful because like you can double a grow and then get the bandit, and that's the kind of stuff that could kill us. Kinda. It could. Big if. Well, as a matter of fact, these guys hurt. Good thing I have fish. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Watch out. I'm gonna pull these guys. I think there's gonna be two of them. Huh. Let me kill. No.
Oh, sorry.
No, ruined. Doop 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 doop.
It's too far away. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Level 9.
That ability isn't ready yet. Need more rage.
Like this part is a little bit tedious, but it's gonna be so much worth when we get to the next part, because there's like 5 quests in a row that you do in like the same very small space, and these are bandit. Told ya
So these ones drop the head, right?
they can. Well, they dropped the communication. They didn't. He didn't drop a head. But yeah, this is a bunch of experience that you get for just doing nothing basically.
Can't do that yet.
Get some pretty good gloves, nice.
Ability isn't ready.
All right, I have another key. Yeah, so it looks like this guy is always spawned at the same place. So that's interesting. I saw him last time I played too. And I think it was on retail. So like they didn't move this guy in 10 years. No keys?
I thought I did.
Huh.
Oh, maybe you looted the one I was.
Yeah, maybe they're just shared. My DPS is too high. But yeah, that's the cool part with when you're playing protection warrior, is that you get like this cool kind of you get this cool combo where you can like start a fight, heroic strike into victory rush, and then switch to defensive stance and immediately revenge, and it's like 90% of most enemies.
See, what I miss about Ascension is how we can have like faster paced combat at this low level.
Well,
Because there's so many abilities available to us.
yeah, but I don't enjoy one-shotting everything. Like the thing that's pretty weird about Ascension is that you like enemies hit very hard, but that's what makes it like quote unquote difficult, because you also like almost one-shot enemies, but like with a single swing they'll take you down to like I don't know 1/4 of your HP or something.
That's true.
And like I just don't feel like the game was designed that way. That I think it's one of the reasons why people just completely skip leveling. Well, they skip leveling. What I mean is like they don't quest. They go for like quick dungeon runs and just try to get max level as quick as possible. And I think it's a bit of a letdown, because for me like the biggest thing that they added recently that was very exciting was the World Forge REs, and those I feel like you should be getting while you're questing. But since you're
Like
not
outside,
questing,
right?
they had to put everything in dungeons and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to talk about this too much because it's like it's besides the point, and people don't necessarily know what Ascension is. So
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
All right, I got the 2 keys that we need to open. What's left?
Okay.
Just need to kill that guy over there.
I need to get closer.
And then, did you put your Hearthstone in Azure Watch?
I might have forgotten to do that.
Whoops. No worries. We're just gonna kill stuff on the way back, I guess.
Are we gonna do the vines? Like kill all the vines or no?
I mean, if we can find enough, yeah, sure.
Because that's killing over 16.
Yeah, let's not do that. Nah, we don't need it. We don't need it. It's green. Try to hug these things, you know?
These things, okay.
Yeah. See if we can find a bandit on the way. You tab next to those things, because if you're close enough, you'll see them. I feel like those guys earlier might have killed one, because normally we would have run into one here. We gotta go check. No, never mind. Never mind.
But they were like a level ahead of us.
Yeah.
Like a full level.
They were probably doing like they probably did the Azure Watch quest first, and then they were doing what we're doing right now. Well, what we did before, that is, like the Sea People quest and stuff. Hmm. No. It's all right. There's a bunch of spawns closer to that other zone. Let's see. I never noticed, but these pillars have like a little sound that play when you're close to them.
Yeah.
Those are nice touches, man. I like this.
I don't even know if we have enough to hit level 10 yet.
Yeah, because we're gonna go to like we're probably not gonna get 10 from these quests, but we're going all the way to north, to the bristle limb hold or whatever. I can't remember the name.
The
Still
quest that
find-
we get.
Still find
we get
holes.
we get a shield for one of these quests.
Yeah,
And it's a 2000% upgrade from my current shield.
2000.
Yeah.
So
So it's
good.
like plus more than 200 armor and then 1 stam as well.
So good.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Remember the lessons of the past.
Remember the lessons of the past. Damn, Pirates of Balls Deep. Is that your guild?
Nope, I wish though.
It's not too late to change.
You know, I saw Lord of the Rings on Netflix. Balls deep.
Balls Gate. My favorite
I
game.
actually want that game.
It's old, man.
I mean, number 3. I wonder if that's any good.
May your days be long.
I mean, I'm sure it's good. It's just that
Incomplete.
Blessings.
there's only so much time every day to play WoW, you know?
True.
So it's hard to. I don't like other games. They're too different from
Can I
WoW.
be of service?
I wish I was completely joking. I was playing Elden Ring the other day.
Yeah.
I picked it up and I'm like, it's funny how like there's so many things that I missed on the first and second playthrough. I'm just like going on the third one. I'm like, oh yeah, I never really noticed that. But one thing that I think is a little, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but I don't like that about the game, is how compared to like Dark Souls and well, Dark Souls, all the other Soulsborne's game. There's like this grounded feeling to the weapons and stuff. So like if you play Dark Souls 1, you can definitely finish the game with like the basic weapons that you get, right? Like you pick knight and you basically just go like one sword, one shield until the end of the game.
Yeah.
And it always feels like it's like the right decision. Hey, there you go. It always feels like it's the right decision, but you're gonna get it.
Nope.
Phew.
Oh,
uh,
I'm so glad you didn't.
phew. I wanted it for myself. Um, yeah. So it always feels like the right decision, but the thing is, in Elden Ring, the game gets very high fantasy at one point, and I feel like if you keep going for like the low fantasy weapons, you're actually gimping yourself. I was trying to level up like a bleed dagger build, but I wasn't using Resuvia, the like the blood blade. I was using two daggers that I got from farming this one beastman in the peninsula down like under Limgrave. And so
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I grinded these 4% drop rate daggers for like maybe an hour and a half, and then when I got both of them, I started playing with them, and like on normal enemies, it's very strong. Like it feels really good to use, but then when you get on bosses, like bleed is super strong, but the dagger damage is super low. So it's like
Yeah.
it feels bad to use, and like I was using Ash of War. I was using what's it called? I'm trying to remember the name of the Ash of War. I think it's Bloody Slash or something. So it takes a little bit of your health and it turns it into like a big burst of damage. But even that, like I don't know how to say it. Like it's just like it feels like the everything but the daggers are good, right? So
Yeah.
like, and so I was going back to my main character that I leveled, and I lost some progress. So I was like maybe level we're not going in there yet. So I was like level 100 maybe at like at the fire top mountain top giant or whatever fire giant, and I was looking at my weapons and I was kind of like, well, I'm gonna pick something that is not daggers and I'm gonna try to kind of like get a feel for what is good or whatnot. And I was like, anything that's less than great sword or like great weapon just feels bad to use. And then like when you pick a very big weapon, it just scales so well and it's so easy to hit enemies and like you can hit a lot of enemies at the same time and like as long as you
No, for sure. And then daggers just feel like they actually just feel like noodles, you know,
they're very good for like backstabbing and stuff, but like so
like how
the
often do you get that chance though?
well, when you're not killing bosses, it works pretty well, but it almost feels like you need to change weapons for killing bosses. And I mean, maybe that's what they want us to do. Like maybe that's what the design is. It's like, oh yeah, well, you you'll play like you'll bring different weapons, but actually upgrading your weapons is I think it a little tedious in Elden Ring. Like it's not something that I find super enjoyable.
Right.
So I don't know.
Plus it's difficult to level up multiple weapons. It'll be really expensive to even like max one out.
I feel like if there's ever like a definitive version for Elden Ring or like maybe like either like what they did with Dark Souls 2, you know, where they kind of like added a little bit of content and they made it like they changed the place the placing of some enemies and you know what I'm talking about, right? The
Remaster?
Scholar of the First
Oh,
Sin edition. Like they
I don't know.
it's the same game, but like they changed a lot of stuff in it. So like enemies spawn at different places. The game is overall like much more difficult, and this I thought was interesting. And I get the feeling that whatever happens with Elden Ring, if there's ever an Elden Ring 2 or like whatever is equivalent to that, like that game is going to be like near perfection, I think. Like the next FromSoft game, if it's not something completely different, is going to be absolutely amazing. Like because the first time I played Elden Ring, that's the feeling I had. Like I was like, yo, this game is pretty much like the perfect game. But now I can see that there's a bunch of stuff that's a little grating. and makes the second playthrough a, a lot less fun than it could be. But yeah, with all that being said, like some people have played this game for 500 hours or something, so I'm sure they wouldn't agree with me, but it's just because whenever I play, I always want daggers to be an option, but I don't think a lot of people would go for like the understated weapon. Like a lot of people prefer big, strong weapons, like two-handed weapons. People who play like Fury Warrior, they'll go like, yeah, I want to have like two big ass fucking weapons, like I'm guts on steroids. Me, I'm like, yeah, I just want a dagger that hits very hard. I just want to backstab. Uh oh. Like there's this whole thing with like dagger rogue in WoW, and I think the best thing about Dragonflight is that dagger rogue is actually really good. Like for the first time ever, I think it might be the best spec for rogue.
All right, no one ever uses daggers, right? Everyone goes combat and like goes dual wield like swords or maces or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the like when you look at people playing rogue, I feel like it's either or, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're either like the dagger rogue, like, and the thing is, for the longest time, dagger rogue was basically just mutilate. You would go mutilate, and that was like, oh yeah, daggers and poisons go together. But the one thing that I'm very interested in is the bleed rogue archetype, and like I feel like it's been completely underplayed, and it's actually like in group content, it's really good. Like for at least while leveling, I think the biggest problem is that bleeds in WoW are kind of like they interact weirdly with DPS in general. Like especially on short fights, like bleeds are not very good. But then on long fights, they really shine. Like if you, so for example, in Wrath of the Lich King, I tried to do I leveled a character that was a sub rogue, and then I went straight to get everything that would make my Garrote or my Rupture better, and like your Rupture end up being boosted by like 50%, and your Garrote's damage is boosted by 30, and then you have like all sorts of things that make your damage go up when you're in stealth, so it's like another 4% damage and stuff like that, and it ends up being pretty strong, like even compared to ambush. But the thing is, as long as you can two-shot stuff with ambush, there's no reason to go Garrote, because like on a long fight, ambush is not as good because it takes like the DPS will go down, but the burst is so good that you could literally just open with ambush and then use like Shadow Dance to ambush 3 times. Then uh, I mean, you could like vanish into another ambush, and like by that time, even in a raid, like you would have killed most trash mobs, right? So
Yeah.
like at that point, you would probably just prefer to you would probably just prefer to be either backstab rogue or like fan of knives rogues or whatever. Yeah. If the like on long bosses though, I suspect that Garrote could actually be very good, like Garrote Rupture. But even like when I looked online for like rogue calculators and stuff like that, even then there's no support for that because people feel like sub is PvP. So like there's not really a lot of data. If you look for like Wrath of the Lich King sub PvE build, I assure you won't find anything. Like no one ever entertains the idea.
But the abilities are much cooler. I like I like sub abilities.
They're really cool, and like they're rarely used. If you look at Ascension, there's a couple of builds now that use Garrote and Rupture and stuff, and they're all like warrior hybrid builds or whatever, because like you want to go for bleeds and stuff, and it's so cool. It's just that it doesn't scale very well. Like the game doesn't support that kind of playstyle in general. I think it's, but yeah, like I said, in Dragonflight, 100% that's a good play. Like I was playing a green man on Dragonflight. My character is like level 61 now, and basically even with only green gear, like I can kill any enemy in like 10 seconds, like bosses and stuff when questing. Because you have so many, like, you have things that allow you to duplicate your bleeds, and then like your bleeds go faster and everything, so you just kind of like apply as many build and then as many bleeds, and then once you put a bleed on an enemy, it, like, every bleed increases the damage of other bleeds. So it's like it's pretty crazy. It's really fun.
Not ready yet. Can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
No,
I need to get closer.
my kill.
Not ready yet. Not enough range. Need more range.
Get your own Ulkins.
Can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready
You're
yet.
not part of our duo, sir. We're gonna have to wait anyways because the bus respawns
Not
here,
ready yet.
the one that we need to kill for the quest. So.
Did she already kill it?
No, they did. This monster. Oh yeah, level 10. There's a talent. Okay, what do we have here? So rend increased by 10%, probably not good. I think I'm going protection, right?
Whoa. That's for you.
Do I need that?
Maybe you can make some pulls, or you can just sell it for 3 silver.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rich. If there were stats on it, it would be better, but I don't think we're gonna, like, you're gonna be pulling and I'm gonna be taunting. It's Wrath of the Lich King, so there's range on taunt. Don't need to be like melee range all the time.
Can't do that yet.
We don't need to kill the Kirkin this time around. We're gonna come back for it,
That ability isn't ready yet.
but we need to go down here and talk to the totem.
Wait, is the Kirkin tameable?
I think so, yeah.
But you have to have a
Uh,
Beast Mastery, right?
Actually, I'm not sure because there's the one. Yeah, yeah, it should be. Maybe you need the mastery, maybe you don't. Not sure. This is some place that you can die in solo too. Because look, don't turn it in. Don't turn it in just now.
I just turned in something. Oh,
Yeah, because they spawn two, so like we don't want to be against four enemies. I think that's something that might actually kill us. All right, now you can turn it. Fart Queen, the Draenei Paladin. What a guy.
nice.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Did,
already did. Maybe it was just one. Oh, unless she just did it.
well, whatever. We need the experience. Sorry, Queen. You're not the real Fart Queen. In my heart. Oh yeah. Let's fucking go. That's a pretty big drop.
Whoa.
Well, it's not as big a drop because we're we're playing on Wrath of the Lich King, but yo, can I dual wield? No, I can't. It's level 15, I think. Yo, this guy has the he has the mask. He might actually be the Fart Queen. I was wrong.
Oh, there's a Chief Umuru.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Not ready yet.
You know what's the part that I'm not looking forward to with streaming?
What?
When I start using the royal we, talking about like whatever we do.
Hey, it's time that we get.
Yeah,
It's our now. We need to do this.
guys, we need to go to the washroom now.
Now we need to go to Exodar so we can hit level 11.
Yeah, we did it, guys. We did it. Thanks for the help. But at the same time, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to, because I need to have like the second screen set up with the chat and stuff. Well, we'll see, right? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, let's assume that no one's gonna watch this, and I'm never gonna be like a big influencer or something. Yeah. All right. So now we need to go back in and kill the Kirkin that's lurking.
Okay, ready to kill the Kirkin.
Any Kirkin slayers? It's my favorite quest from RuneScape.
Yeah, Kirkin Slayer 2.
Yeah. It's hard though because you need it to be able to wear mithril boots. And like, how are you gonna do this quest without mithril boots, right?
Right.
Whoa!
Okay.
Wow! Yo, this guy's getting fucked. Oh, we're actually, yeah, we need to drop here. Yo, these guys are invading the hold. What the fuck?
Well, they got their home stolen from them, though, right? Is that how this quest is?
Oh, I see you've been reading the lore.
I haven't. I just guessed.
You've been catching up on your World of
I've
Warcraft
been doing my
lore. I
World
see.
of Warcraft homework.
Yeah, we've been doing our homeworks.
I was invited to Westfall Leveling Guild. Is
I
that
already,
against the rules?
no, I already declined. I don't want to be in a non-hardcore guild.
True.
These people are not worth my time. Haven't you heard? I'm a big YouTuber. I have 3 views, and only one of them is
You're
my
a
mom.
WoW elite player.
Yep. Oh, a cloak. Okay. I think there's something to be said about, like, you know how you're playing something that's a little slower, and you don't need to rush levels? Like, every single stupid upgrade you get is like, ooh, like little dopamine rush. I just got something slightly better than what I was wearing before. It doesn't make a difference, but I'm glad it's there.
But the enemies scale up too, so it's like you haven't really gotten any stronger.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're gonna turn these quests in, go back to Azure Watch, and then after that I think I'm gonna be logging out. Do you, we should log out together in the hin, so we get, like, the experience next time.
Okay, do we grab this quest?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the last, like, you just need to go there to turn it. And then you can take, which one is that? Is that to go back
Warn your
to...
people?
Oh yeah, warn your people. Watch out. Oh yeah, we're already the chosen one for these people. That's kind of sad. Like if they knew who was out there. Like a single Stormwind guard could have saved their people like long ago.
Hey, but you could. You could be human and come all the way here
That's
to
true.
do the quest.
Uh, should I do this? Yeah, that's one agility, I guess. Okay. Oh, you didn't put your Hearthstone in Azure Watch, right?
Oh my god.
Of course not. Okay, I'm gonna go check on like I'm gonna go check on a bandit spawn, and then I'll Azure Watch teleport, and I'll turn in for the day. I bet this is the one that this person found. This is where they dropped their. No, I bet they bought it on the auction house actually. Joker. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's a clean level 10.
So how will people know that this is a legitimate run? They'll have to watch through the whole entire.
I put it in the description. Like I the the the, the title of the video is something like leveling with thumb, like uh
Oh, I mean like with the website, like the
I,
leaderboards or whatever.
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Like you have to like upload it to the website, your video.
Oh yeah, so you see this like in the Artcore add-on, you see like in verify, it's like the third tab. There's a big string that you can copy paste, and you basically just paste that to an admin on the Discord, and they'll check that you didn't cheat because the add-on is the tracking. And then if there's something that they're like worried about, or if you have a problem while leveling or whatever, you can just send the video and say like, oh well, the sketchy thing happened at this at this timestamp, and then they can be like, oh yeah, okay, you're good to go. So for example, if you get griefed or whatnot, it can happen.
Oh, I see.
Like griefed, or if you disconnect and die, like these are things that if you're higher than level 15, you can actually get like forgiven for. So like your run can be saved, but you have to be streaming it, because if you can't prove that it happened, then like it's on you. You need to delete your character and start over. So anyways, I'm gonna turn this off right now. Just gonna log out. So we just need to make sure that we log out at the same time.
Okay, I'm ready to log out.
Yeah, logging out.
Bye.
Cool, man. Yeah, so we'll keep going sometime this week. Just let me know when you have time, and I'll set it up so that like it's gonna magically look like no time has passed at all, because we're gonna keep going
Okay.
from exactly there at level 10. And next time we're doing Blood Mist Isle, and we're aiming for level 20.
So when are you putting on the face cam?
Never, because I want to have subscribers. I don't want people to know that I'm like I look like this. That I live
Okay,
like
great.
this. Yeah, they can't never know. If they ask, I'm very handsome.
Ah, true.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like this guy's toast, and I'm gonna do a face reveal like 5 years in, and like people are gonna be like, oh, this is disappointing. All right, cool man. Have a good one.
Okay.